When applying pesticides to small areas, a backpack sprayer or handheld sprayer is often the right tool for the job. These sprayers typically hold just 1 to 4 gallons of spray solution, making them convenient and maneuverable for targeted areas. When preparing to mix pesticide products, you may find that the label instructions on the particular product you are planning to use are based on larger application areas and larger volumes of spray solution than what your job requires. University of New Hampshire has developed a series of worksheets to help you convert rates designed for large areas to equivalent rates for smaller areas. Products also differ in how mixing rates are presented. A product label may tell you how much to mix per gallon, per acre, per 1,000 square feet, or other variations. Choose the worksheet from this series that matches the label rate format for the product you are working with. No matter which mixing rate the product requires, you'll be able to create your particular spray solution following a simple 3-step process. 1. Determine how much total spray solution you will need. 2. Determine how much product you will need mixed into your spray solution. And 3. Mix the amount of product needed with the appropriate amount of water to prepare the correct total amount of spray solution. As with any application, record keeping is an essential and required part of any program. A good management practice is to record information on the equipment you'll be using, as well as the application rates and amounts for future reference. In this video, we will be using the worksheet designed for label rates that are presented as an amount of product per acre of sprayed area. This worksheet is appropriate for both liquid and dry products. We'll move through the worksheet together, using an example product rate of 4 quarts per acre. Step 1 is determining the amount of total spray solution that will be required. First, you will need to calibrate your sprayer based on the specific application instructions on your product label in order to determine how much spray solution you will be applying per acre over the type of terrain you will be spraying. The University of New Hampshire has created a series of video programs and worksheets to help you properly calibrate your sprayer. In our example, we are spraying an area of lawn with a product whose label instructions tell us to apply this product in 20 to 80 gallons of spray solution per acre. Through calibration of our specific equipment, we set ourselves up to deliver within this range at 27 gallons of spray solution per acre. Next, we need to know the size of the area we will be spraying. In our example, our area of lawn measures 30 feet by 45 feet for a total of 1,350 square feet. To determine how much spray solution it will take to spray this area, take the 27 gallons per acre of sprayer delivery and multiply that by the amount of square footage in the proposed area, which is 1,350. This gives us 36,450. Which will divide by 43,560, the square footage in an acre. This comes to 0.84 gallons of total spray solution needed to cover the proposed area. Step 2. We need to determine the proper amount of product to be mixed into the spray solution. Remember, our label rate is 4 quarts of product per acre. To determine how much product is needed for our area, multiply 4 quarts by the size of the area, 1,350 square feet, which is 5,400. Then divide the 5,400 by the number of square feet in an acre, 43,560, for a total of 0.12 quarts of product needed. When recording these values on your worksheet, be certain to record the measurement units, ounces, tablespoons, etc. For step 3, mix the 0.12 quarts of product with enough water to come to a total volume of 0.84 gallons of spray solution. Add approximately half the total volume of water needed to your spray tank. Then add the precise amount of product needed. Because the amount of product is so small, it may be easier to convert to fluid ounces for a more accurate measurement. Because there are 32 fluid ounces in a quart, multiply the 0.12 quarts by 32 for a total of 3.8 fluid ounces of product. After adding the required amount of product and agitating the tank to thoroughly mix the solution, add the remaining water to bring the total volume to 0.84 gallons. Making efficient and effective applications begins with a proper mix of chemical products based on the rate provided on the product label and choosing the appropriate worksheet to determine the solution formula. With accurate calculations, you won't need to be concerned with leftover product or spray, since the proper amount will be prepared and completely used for the application. When you're finished, remember to thoroughly clean and store your sprayer, as well as your measuring and mixing tools. For further information about best management practices for backpack and handheld sprayer usage, visit the University of New Hampshire website to review our video programs.